Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the UEFA Champions League, Week 4, the group stage 2023-24 prediction. Where tomorrow, this week, the next Wednesday, we'll play the Week 4 of group stage 2023-2024, the UEFA Champions League. So, in this video, I'm going to give my prediction of the games that we will play this week. So, the first one will be where tomorrow we'll start with the Borussia Dortmund will receive the Newcastle in Dortmund, and on the 12:45 Eastern time. Well, remember that all the games that of the week 4 will be the same games that that played in the week 3. The only difference is that the team that received the team that play as a home team will play in the week 3, will play this week in the week 4 as a away team. So this time, remember that the last game between Dortmund and Newcastle, the Dortmund defeated 1-0 Newcastle and Newcastle, and in this group. Dortmund is in second place with 4 points, and Newcastle is in the third place with 4 points. I think this will be a very close game, but I think that in this moment, the Borussia Dortmund is going to have the advantage because they are going to play in home, and I think that the Dortmund will win this game by 1 goal difference. And in the other game that will start early, the Shakhtar will receive the FC Barcelona and Ukraine. Well, remember that in the last week, Barcelona defeated to 1 the Shakhtar. Barcelona was better team than the Shakhtar. Barcelona was leading the game 2-0. What happened is that the Barcelona have an error in the defense. They have the game under control, but they couldn't. They almost lost the game, but they were a better team than the Shakhtar. So I think that Barcelona will improve, will learn from that mistake of what happened in the last game, and I think that Barcelona will win this game by 2 or 3 goal difference. In this moment, Barcelona is in the first place with 9 points, and Shakhtar is in the third place with 3 points. I think that Barcelona will when with this with the if Barcelona wins this game, tomorrow's game, they're going to qualify to the next knockout stage. And in the game that will start in 50 o'clock Eastern time, the first one will be the Lazio will receive the Feyenoord in Rome, Italy. Remember in the last week, Feyenoord was better team that Lazio defeated 3-1. Lazio was the first game that Santiago Chaquito Jimenez, the Mexican football star, playing the UEFA Champions League. He made an amazing game because he scored 2 goals. So I think in this time, it will be different because I think that the Lazio will improve his game, and I think this game will be a tie, maybe 1-1 or 2-2. In this moment, Feyenoord is leading the group with 6 points, and Lazio is in the third place with 4 points. So I think that this will be a tie. In another game, the Porto will receive the Antwerp in Porto, in Portugal. Remember in the last game, Porto won that game 4-1 against the Antwerp. I think that in this moment, Porto is in the second place of the group with 6 points, and the Antwerp is in the last place with 0 points. I think that the story won't be any different. I think that the Porto is better team and have better players than the Antwerp, and they are going to play in home, the Porto. So I think that the Porto will have an easy game, like the last game, and the Porto will win this game by 3 or more goal difference, and the Antwerp will be eliminated from this competition. In another game, the Manchester City will receive the John Boys. Remember in Manchester. Remember that in the last game, the Manchester City defeated 3-1 John Boys in Switzerland. This is a very well in this moment. The City is undefeated in the group with 9 points. They have won play. They have won the 3 games with the same score 3-1. John Boys is in the third place with 1 point. I think that this will be what happened in the is going to happen the same that happened in the last game where the Manchester City was better team. They dominate all the game. They are going to have the possession, and they're going to shoot more goal on target. So I think that the Manchester City is going to have an easy game, and they will win this game by 4 or more goal difference. And in the game of the week, in my opinion, the Milan will receive the PSG and San Siro and Milan. Remember that in the last week, the PSG defeated 3-0. Sorry, PSG defeated 3-0 Milan and Paris, and in this moment the Paris is leading the group with 6 points, and the Milan is in the last group. We in the last is in the last place of the group with 2 points. Milan haven't won in this tournament yet, and the Milan needs to win this in this group, because if no, they're gonna to complicate it to qualify to the next round. I think this will be a very close game in my opinion. In this moment, the PSG is better than the Milan, and I think this will be a tie 1-1 or 2-2. And another game that Atlético Madrid will receive the Celtic FC in the Metropolitano Stadium in Madrid in the last week. They tied 2-2, where in this moment the Atlético Madrid is in the second place of the group, and Celtic is in the last place of the group. Now the Atlético Madrid will play in his home, and when they play in home, they play better football. So I think that the Atlético Madrid will have an easy game, and they will win this game by 2 goal difference. And in the last game of tomorrow, last game, sorry, the Red Star will receive the RB Leipzing in Russia. Yes, they play in Russia. The last game, these both teams, the RB Leipzig defeated 3-1 Red Star. In this moment, the RB Leipzig are in the second place of the group with 6 points, and Red Star are in the fourth place of the group, in the last place of the group with 1 point. I think that the RB Leipzig will win this game. It will be a complicated game, but I think that they're going to win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference. And the play that will play this next Wednesday in the games that we'll have 2 games in the 12:45 Eastern time. The Real Sociedad will receive the Benfica, and no, and Spain, where Real Sociedad play in Bilbao. Yes, remember in the week 3, Real Sociedad defeated 1-0 Benfica. Benfica. I'm very surprised about what's happening with Benfica, because Benfica in this moment is winless with 4 points, and Real Sociedad is leading this group alongside the Inter Milan with 7 points. I think that Real Sociedad is going to win this game. It will be a little complicated game for them, but I think that Real Sociedad will win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference. And with this victory, I think that they're going to yes. And with this, the Benfica will be eliminating from the competition. If not that they are eliminated yet. And another game of the first shift, the Napoli will receive the FC Union Berlin. Remember that in the last week, Napoli defeated 1-0 Union Berlin, Germany. And in this moment, Napoli is in the second place of the group with 6 points, and AFC Union Berlin are winless in this competition. And remember that this is the first time that they have played this tournament in its history. I think that Napoli will have an easy game, and they will win this game by 3 or more goal difference. In another game, the Kovenhavn will receive the Manchester United in Denmark. Remember that this game will start in 15 o'clock Eastern time. Remember in the last week, Manchester United battled a lot, but in the end, because Kovenhavn played better than Manchester United, but in the end, Manchester United could score a goal and won its first game of the tournament. I think that this will be a complicated game for the Manchester United, but I think that this game will be a tie. And this will be a tie 1-1 or 0-0. In this moment, the Manchester United is in the third place with 3 points, and Copenhagen is in the last place with 1 point. In another game, the RB Salzburg will receive the Inter Milan and Germany. No, in Austria. Yes, in Austria. Remember that in the last week 3, the Inter Milan defeated 2-1 RB Salzburg. I think in this moment the Inter Milan is better, but I think that because this will be a very complicated game, I think that this game will be a 5-0-0 1-1. In another game, the Bayern Munich will receive the Galatasaray and Munich, Germany. In the last game, the Bayern Munich battled a lot, but in the end they could win. the game. They won 3-1. Where in this moment, Bayern is in the field. They have 9 points, and Galatasaray is in the second place with 4 points. I think that in this moment, the Bayern Munich is going to have an easier game that they had in the week 3, because in this week the Bayern Munich will play in home. So I think that the Bayern Munich will win this game by 3 or more goal difference. In another game, the Arsenal will receive the Sevilla and London in the Emirates Stadium. Remember that in the last week, the Arsenal defeated 2-1 Sevilla and Sevilla Spain. In this moment, the Arsenal is in the first place with 6 points, and Sevilla is in the third place with 2 points. Sevilla needs to win because they have no win. They haven't won yet in this tournament. The Arsenal need to win to get the first place of the group. So I think that the Arsenal in this moment have better players and coach the Sevilla, and they are going to play in home in London. So I think that the Arsenal will win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference. In another game, PSV will receive the Leeds in Eindhoven in Netherlands. Remember that in the last week, in my opinion, the game was tied 1-1. In my opinion, this will happen the same day that happened in the last week, where it was a tie. In this moment, the Leeds is in second place with 2 points, and PSV is the last place with 4 points. So I think this will be a fight, 1-1 or 2-2. In the last game of the week, the Real Madrid will receive the Sporting Braga in Madrid in Santiago Bernabéu. Remember that the Real Madrid is the owner of this tournament. I don't know why this tournament is not called Real Madrid. Remember that Real Madrid defeated 2-1 Real Braga in Portugal the last week. So I think that Real Madrid will have an easy game because they know how to play this tournament, and they have the players and the coach that know how to play this tournament. So Real Madrid will play in Santiago Bernabéu. So I think that Real Madrid will have an easy game, and they will win this game by 3 or more goal difference. So here are my predictions about what I think is going to happen in the UEFA Champions League week 4 of the group stage 2023-2024. Let's see how many score of games I am correct. See you next video. Gibran.